If you breeding your own dogs right about now, you still had your old school stock, still had your pit bull stock, you basically off to the road to greatness. But if you in the game right now and you trying to acquire an American bully, good luck at that, because that whole game has been changed. We can see that. If you in the game now and you trying to acquire American bully, the dog will come with a supreme exotic background. It will come with that, a supreme exotic background. The dog will come smaller. It will come mutated. It will come with that dwarfism trait. This is the new style of dog that's being created, known today as the American bully. The new style of dog being created today, known as the American bully. The American bully is an actual terrier dog. It's been said time and time again, over and over, by me, by others. This is a terrier dog, a dog that derived from terrier blood. Actually, that don't mean nothing. We can see that the lineage of the dog doesn't mean anything. Where he started from doesn't mean nothing. Where he came from doesn't mean nothing. But where he's going, it's going to be a change. And the change, it's not coming slow. It's already here because it's coming very, very fast. Very fast. You're going to have bulldog features inside of your dog, whether you like it or not. 13 to 15 inches will become the norm. Some under 13 inches may even become the norm. It may become the norm. Dogs may normally come at this size now, because the original dolichocephalic dog with the longer nose, which being a terrier dog, has been bred out of the whole entire breed. So what it really looks like is it's a bunch of bulldogs rebreeding with each other with a twist of bully blood added to it. And even the bully blood that's being added to it has traces of bulldog in the blood itself too. So all the way around the board, you can see the only reason the dog is being changed is because the blood is being changed from terrier blood to bulldog blood. That's what's being done to the dogs. And it's like, it used to be a fun game to play, to see who can make the best bully. Now it's not a game. It's real. Whoever making the best bully now, they're making the best bully for strictly cash. You're making the best bully for strictly a name, and that name has to sell. It has to sell. It has to sell. They don't want the features of the dog to look anything like Razor's Edge. You have to continuously talk about Razor's Edge if you're going to be in the new American bully too. You have to continuously clown Razor's Edge. It's not a good dog. And this is going to be the norm, the normal. People will do this because it will be the norm. It will be the norm. No one seems to care about oversized heads. The only thing people seem to care about is how big the head is. But if you continuously read up on the dwarfism trait, it teaches you that these dogs with dwarfism will have enlarged heads. The heads will be bigger because they didn't play catch up with the body. And the body didn't play catch up with the head. It's just a whole mutated dog. It has the new American bully will have numerous problems with it if you're going to breed it to a bulldog and expect to have it outside as an exercise dog. It's going to have a lot of problems with it. when it comes to taking the dog outside. When it comes to him being out here being bitten by mosquitoes that are in these trees that could bite dogs and give them heartworms, it might be a little bit more easier for these dogs to get heartworms. These are dogs that can't scratch themselves. They have to roll on the ground and flip-flop and roll all over just to scratch themselves. The new American bully will not be an exercise dog. So those who have their dogs, old school blood, old school dogs of normal size, dogs that could compete with a German Shepherd, dogs that can compete with normal size dogs. If you still had them dogs, you are on the road to greatness. You are on the road to glory. You are on the road to making some of the best dogs in the whole wide world. You are on that path. Those who have these guys do not expect to be in the game too long. This is not a bulldog. Everybody wants to call him a bulldog. He's not a bulldog. This is the dog that is being used to create today's American bully. Pug, Shih Tzu, Bulldog, English Bulldog, whatever you can find that's brachiocephalic to mess him up. Whatever you can find that's brachiocephalic to mess him up. The dolichocephalic dog has been killed. He will no longer remain. There will no longer be a dolichocephalic dog. Those who have the old blood dolichocephalic dogs, you're on the road to greatness. I'm telling you how you're on the road to greatness, because you can make something nobody else can. You can make something somebody else can't. You can make a better dog that if he fell off in this water right here, he might be able to get out. It's a strong possibility that your bigger dog might be able to swim out of this water. It's a strong possibility. But if he falls in the water, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He can't get in those raging waters, those rapids right there, because it's over. He's a brachiocephalic. As soon as it goes down his nose, he's gonna die. That's a fact. And every time you bring them to the park, you have to slow them down so they can use the bathroom. You have to slow them down so they can catch their breath. You have to slow them down because they have these little bitty itty bitty legs that are not able to keep up. You have to slow them down because of these reasons. This is the reason why I always have something to say about this breed of dog. This is the reason why I even want to show you this breed of dog. You're not going to make it too far in the bully game with this breed of dog. The American bully game has been tainted. It has been tainted. And it's been tainted with bulldog blood and pug blood. And I'm sorry, man, that, a lot of people out here is working with feelings, and, a lot of people out here don't like your new breed of dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that there's people out here that's used to seeing dogs lock on each other. We don't condone that, but we're used to seeing that. We're used to seeing a dog that can help his owner if need be, but we're not used to seeing trash. Someone that can't even help you if need be. You can't put a note on his neck and tell him to go get somebody because he just ain't gonna make it. No, he ain't gonna make it. He ain't no, hell no. You'd be better off catching a pigeon because he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. You'd be better off trying to catch you a rat because he ain't gonna make it. You come to the park with these guys and they have to rest. Yet and still you breed them with the American Bully dog, when it's been proven that these dogs aren't even exercise dogs. They're not even exercise dogs. It's been proven. They're not exercise dogs. It's been proven that they can barely even breathe. It's been proven that they're sick. It's been proven that these kind of dogs are in the blood. It's been proven, man. It's been proven. So the American Bully breed may die. You know, it may die. It may die because the American Bully itself, the American Bully is dead. I just don't want to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the American Bully itself is dead. Once you chose to exclude Razor's Edge from any program, you chose to kill the bully. It's dead. It's dead. Okay? Show me a bully that y'all had in the ring right now this year that is well more athletic than a Razor's Edge dog. I mean, every last one of them in that ring was probably prettier than a Razor's Edge dog. They was probably so pretty. Oh my gosh, a Razor's Edge could never be that pretty. Now show me the dog that was in that ring that was just as athletic as a Razor's Edge dog. Not one. Not a one. And if somebody say, oh, he's not athletic like Razor's Edge, fuck Razor's Edge. Don't nobody breed Razor's Edge. I find that hard to believe when I go over people's houses with big old pit bulls. And they're not blue. They're not even blue dogs. I find that hard to believe, bro. That don't nobody still breed Razor's Edge. I think that everybody, you know, just tried to jump on a train that didn't work. That's what I think. See, he didn't work. Look at him. How did he work? He's pretty as hell, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, I like little dogs. I never did say I did not like little dogs. But I'm going to point the damn problem out in that little dog, man. Because I like them just that much. You got to have 2 shades of this. That's what I was told. You had to have 2 shades of one thing to acquire one specific color. That sounds like some retarded stuff that you will learn in, man, I can't even say it. You have to have 2 shades of this color in order to bring out this specific color. You got to have 2 fluffies in order to make one fluffy. You could just breed your French Bulldog to a Pomeranian and make your own fluffy. That's what you could do. You could just breed your French Bulldog to a Pomeranian and make your own fluffy. You know? You can go and get your own Yorkie. If you want to. You didn't know you could go get a Yorkie and breed that thing to a Frenchie and have them curly head dogs? You didn't know that? Shit, you can. And then take the puppy from that and go breed it to a Shih Tzu, a Pekingese dog. Bounce back with some fucked up shit you ain't nobody can fuck with. The dog will be so terribly man, he'll be so terribly fucked up, and he'll be better than Razor's Edge. Trust me. Trust me, this motherfucker will kill Razor's Edge. Razor's Edge can't fuck with him. And then you take the whole breed of them and you put them in the ring. Not one of them can do agility better than Razor's Edge, but they're better dogs. They're better dogs. This little guy down here, this a better dog. That's a better piece of shit. You want to see a dog that's not really good? I'll show you tons of dogs that's not really good. And you put that dog right over a Razor's Edge dog. He can't walk in a puddle of water. Most of these dogs can't do a damn thing. But he better than Edge. He better than an Edge dog. He got this big old oversized head. You wouldn't got the biotape to put on his head and measure his head. But you forgot one thing. Dwarfism comes with these big ass heads. He just his body didn't play catch up with that oversized head. No matter how you try to flip the game, science is science. Being a doctor is just completely being a doctor. And when they find out something and they produce it to the public, you can't turn it around. He don't got no big old head, and we're gonna throw out our puppies, and all our puppies are gonna have this head. They just might, if they all got dwarfism. They just might, and every last one of them you can put in the ring, and that bitch is better than the razor's edge. I don't get it, but it's true. It's true. You can come up in that motherfucker with a razor's edge dog. They hurry up and put him in the classic class. He's standard. He ain't got nothing else besides classic and standard coming. That's about it. That's all he got coming. Classic and standard. That's all he got coming. You know what I'm saying? That's all he got coming. They will shit on the samurai. Don't matter what the samurai did in history. The original samurai was the original pocket dog. Nope, you better not speak on the samurai. Original razor's edge that came up in there and clowned history. That made history. That changed the books. That made it to where when you look at a razor's edge dog, you can differentiate him from any one of your terrible looking dogs you have out here today with them, you know, swoop backs, and they got them small legs, and they can't take mosquito bites. They can't take mosquito bites. They can't come outside. They can't play right. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I just don't like them. A lot of people like y'all dogs. Shout out to the people that like y'all dogs, man. Me, myself, Face the Bully. I don't like the dogs. I'm not talking about them. But I will continue to talk about every single malfunction with these dogs. I will. Every single one. And then you get people that get on here and talk to me and they say, well, all the dogs aren't sick. All the dogs don't have those problems. All the dogs, you get 6 puppies out of litter. You know, all 6 of those puppies aren't gonna act the same. They aren't. You get 6 puppies in the litter, hey, 2 of them might have these old messed up traits that I'm talking about right now. Then you might get a whole litter that got those messed up traits. That's just what it is when you breed these small messed up dogs. That's just what it is. You ain't never gonna get something that's right. It'll always be wrong. But you'll try to make it right, but to me, it'll always be wrong. Dwarfism is something that will always be wrong. Whoa. Dwarfism is something that will always be wrong. Then you get these guys that go to the dog shows. Shout out to y'all dog shows. They pack the dog shows full of people. They show you that these dogs are the best dogs here. No, they're not. Those are the worst dogs that could come. You know, they got larger than normal heads. All those dogs are dwarfism dogs. You know what I'm saying? You know what that's called? Osteotrondrody. 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 That's a sickness. That's an illness in these little bitty ugly dogs like him. That's a sickness. That's an illness. Osteotrondrody. It's a genetic disorder, y'all, which causes a slow development. I wrote it down in my book right here. On the days that I do my reading on. Osteotrondrody. Y'all small dog breeders need to start right there. This is the reason that dog will never be better than a razor's edge dog. Because he got osteotrondrody. And he can pass this to his new puppies, his new litters, right? And then you go and get the tape and you're measuring their head, but you never looked at how small this dog was. And if somebody tell you he got bulldog in him, they lying. I don't give a fuck about you telling me I'm lying. You could tell me I'm lying over and over again, and I don't give a fuck. I know I'm not lying. I mean, you got to do your history and research on this shit before you can actually sit there and say you telling the truth just because you own the dog. Just because you own that motherfucker don't make you the one telling the truth. You don't own no veterinarian degrees. Some of y'all don't even own paperwork showing you even took that dog to the vet his whole life. Do you know I just took my dog to the damn vet? And guess what I didn't know about this little dog? He had an ear infection. He never ever displayed it, that he had an ear infection. He never displayed he had an ear infection. And you know, he's a small dog, so, you know, they barely can scratch. Most people who got cages of these dogs wouldn't even be able to tell you this shit. So I took him in, and his ear infection was messing with his teeth. Guess what I took him in for? Because he ate some fruits, and he had to go get some charcoal put in his stomach. Where them charcoal pills at? He had to go get some charcoal put in his stomach. You guys got cages of these dogs, and can't tell us nothing that ever happened if you had to take him to the vet, you know, and the vet give you little bottles, and then on the bottle it got your name on there and your dog name on there. Where my dog name at? I just want to show you that this is his. See, because I always call that dog Big Boy, right? I don't know where the fuck they put his name at. But there go my name, right at the top. See that? That's my name. Now, I don't know where they put Big Boy at on here. They probably didn't put his name. Let me show you what they gave me. See, he ate some fruits. This right here is charcoal. Yeah, he ate some fruits. But you want to know what? I'm not you. I took him to the vet immediately when he ate the fruits. So I'm not you. What I do in the streets, hey, that's my business. Yeah, it's my business. I mean, because your business, we don't never be in the garage when you breeding them fucked up dogs. So I don't ever show you when I got my water hose on. But my dog ate some fruits, and they gave him this charcoal. I had to buy this charcoal for $300. These pills, they only gave him 6. I had to buy them for $300. A lot of y'all don't got you got all them dogs, but you don't got nothing. These 2 bottles. You don't got nothing to show us that you taking care of these dogs. How would you know if this little bulldog had an ear infection? Because I didn't know. I never really tripped on it, him having an ear infection ever since I've been right here. But I don't usually go a year without taking my dog to the vet. I don't usually do that. Hell no. I mean, I know people who got cages full of dogs that telling me that their dogs never get sick, so they don't have to go to the vet. You got all these dogs and you don't got no veterinary records at all? None. Just none. Only veterinary record you got is C-sections? That's kind of fucking crazy. I done had dogs that had colds, and I had a dog that got bit by another dog. He had to go get a tube in his neck right here so it'd drain. I had dogs with broken legs. I had this dog. He had to go get some charcoal. You never been to the vet one time? Ever? See, this is what I'm saying. And then you'll be the first person that'll get on there and tell me that this fucked up dog is better than the Razor's Edge dog, when he got Osteotrondrody. And most these guys with their little dogs can't tell you what the first about Osteotrondrody. These are breeders. These are breeders. They said they was breeders. Well, I'm going to give you some homework. Go look it up. Do your homework on it. Maybe you might not want to keep creating Osteotrondrody. Maybe you might not. And then you're going to try to make me believe he's better than Razor's Edge, who don't got Osteotrondrody. That's what I'm saying. So make us believe that part first. Now make everybody believe that, like you trying to make everybody believe that these are the best dogs that cannot beat Razor's Edge in no competition at all. That's the best dog? Really? I don't want that. This motherfucker is the best dog? It's nice outside. People are running around, got nice girls and things running around. But he can't go outside with me. I got to take him home, get the other dog, bring him out, then we walk around. This the best dog? God dang, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. For you to think that you got to walk your dog around the park like a baby in the stroller is the best dog, that's crazy. That's a lie. But, you know, that's how it's being looked at. Osteotrondrody is ruling the game right now. Let's give it names. You gave every dog a name. Give a disease a name. Give it a name. Osteotrondrody is what these little bitty dogs are carrying with the oversized heads and the very small bodies. That's some sickening shit just to keep breeding it, though, just over and over again. You keep breeding this shit. What the fuck? And then you sit here and tell it he came from an exclusive dog you'll never find in the country. You won't ever find this sick dog in the country. You're going to find him in the dog pound once one of his testicles go bad. You're going to find her in the dog pound once she can't breed no more. But right now, it's the only dog in the country. And Razor's Edge gotta be dead. Man, you people crazy, man. You better not keep believing that shit. I'm telling you, man. You take the terrier out of your dog and replace it with bulldog for osteotrondrody. You crazy. You replace dolichocephalic for brachiocephalic. You better think about your wallet. Them brachiocephalic dogs can't breathe. They don't like the heat. They can't swim. They can't do nothing after they become brachiocephalic. They can't do anything. You got a dolichocephalic dog right now. Well, some of you have a dolichocephalic dog. Most of you got a brachiocephalic dog, and you thought that shit was cute. Well, I'm sorry, man. As a person that like dogs, I like brachiocephalic dogs, the ones that were created right. But the ones that wasn't, if I say I don't like it and I talk about it, don't be mad at me. It's just a dog that you should have never made. You should have never kept breeding that. Truth of the matter is you should have never kept breeding that and producing that dwarfism trait and giving all your dogs osteotrondrody. If you knew you was doing that. Feel me? I'm just saying. I'm going to tune back in and holler at y'all one good time and get him out of here because now he's breathing all bad because he brachiocephalic. He can't breathe in the heat. But if I open up these windows and the mosquitoes come to him, he going to catch heartworms and heart disease because they going to bite him. It's crazy, man, how you got to take care of shit and y'all don't get on here and tell the truth. But you'll tell us the dog's name and his background history without telling us that he got bulldog history in him. You'll tell us that. You won't, you know? And then I just come on here and I say what I say because I know your dog is a bulldog and that motherfucker, he a brachiocephalic dog. You didn't get a brachiocephalic dog from a pit bull. And just so that y'all know, the gaff line dog should be praised. The Staffordshire Terrier should be praised. The Ruffian and the Ryan dog should be praised because these are all original breeds that created this dog. The Pit Bull Terrier should be praised. The Band Dog should be praised. The Watch Dog should be praised. You don't praise none of those dogs, but you'll praise a dog that didn't have anything to do with the creation of this breed. Now, that's a real true statement now. Okay? You need to be thankful for the Watchdog. You need to be thankful for the Band Dog. You need to be thankful for Grand Champion Ruffian. Because Razor's Edge was built from Grand Champion dogs. What the hell, one of these little dogs is a Grand... Y'all have a nice day. Y'all know y'all better have a nice day. And please, take your dogs to the vet. Take care of your dog. Go look and see if something's wrong with him. Take him to get a checkup. Because you don't even know what's wrong with them little bitty dogs. And you think he not sick. I kept telling you think he not sick. Then I got one on my own. Now I got to do it myself because I wanted to just show you guys. I'm trying to tell you, you've been lying. This shit costs $300 and everything else that probably going to come along with him. It's going to be very expensive. But when your term come around and you got to go to the veterinarian, make sure that you let me know what happened and how they treated him. And you did get some medicine, right? Okay. That's the bully.